Ćrÿout recants maniac episode, shares mental health struggle. I was being blamed for my failed marriage even though my ex-husband had impregnated his ex. Talking Makinwa laments. Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends on where you're watching from. If this is your first time on this page, thank you so much. I appreciate your massive support. And if you're a returning subscriber, God bless you so much. I really appreciate it. If you want to get the full details of this gist, guys, just stay tuned, relax, and watch till the end, okay? But before I comment, welcome to Viral Gist TV, the home of trendy hot gist around Nigeria and outside Nigeria. If this is your first time here, you're welcome and thank you so much. And if you're a returning subscriber, I really appreciate for your massive support. Please do also subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share and put on your notification bell to get updated once I drop new hot trending gist. To our darling viewers at home, sit, relax, and enjoy. Our beautiful Nollywood actress Ćrÿout has taken to social media to share a maniac episode she had in June 2022. So she talked about how she had woken up at 3 a.m. in fear and traveled from Asaba to Lagos. Wow. Where she littered the streets for days. Ćrÿout shared more details about her mental health struggles, and her story raised a series of mixed feelings from Nigerians. So she talked about so many things, what she went through. At the time she came out, I remember a time she came out and she talked about having depression. That was last year. She was having depression and bipolar disorder. And so now she has shared it because it's 1 year to when this incident happened. She said 1st of June 2022, she used a fake ID of which she wrote a name, Chacha Brown. That was the ID she used to travel, okay? And she also said, according to her, she was in the middle of a maniac episode that lasted for months. Ćrÿout noted that she had woken up one day at about 3 a.m. in the morning, feeling unsafe, and then leading to her running to a motor park and traveling all the way from Asaba to Lagos like a fugitive. Guys, this is serious. Depression is serious. Nobody knows what anybody is going through until you hear their story. Like, I was really touched with all this write-up that she was given, because nobody, you can see someone dressed up, but you cannot tell what they're going through. Nobody knew that she was going through all these things at that time, and it's so painful that she had to go through all this. So in her words, in a caption where she posted the picture and everything on her social media handle, and she said, one day she woke up at about 3 a.m. feeling unsafe and ran vigorously to a nearby motor park. She traveled from Lagos to Asaba and she looted the street, hotels and beaches in Lagos for days. It was rough blend for her: depression, identity crisis and bipolar disorder. Using this made-up identity card of her from one of the imaginary companies of which she wrote Chacha Brown. So she headed for Ghana by boat. Clad in a black jalabia, she kept on moving. She passed border after border, terrified and unrecognized. In that moment, she was a drifter. It was at a first bank in Ghana through a lovely bank staff named Esther that somehow recognized her and talked to her. She said Esther was like an angel sent to her. She said after Esther spoke to her and told her about who she was, that was how she found herself back home. She could remember few things about her and she spent days coming back home. Guys, depression is real. Like, I was really touched by what she said, and I'm happy. So many people are happy that she's back. You know, Ćrÿout is one of the actresses that we know that she's so full of life, she's so full of smiles. So for her to go through this, depression is real, guys. No cap, it is real. And I'm very happy that she's back to herself, that she's back to her normal. Even a few days back, she celebrated 10th anniversary with her husband. I'm so happy that she's back again. She's good and she's okay, and I pray sometime she will return back to our screen. So guys, moving on to our next gist for today. Popular TV personality Toke Makinwa has reflected on how she was being blamed for a failed marriage by critics despite the fact that she hadn't been the problem. So Toke Makinwa, on her show of Toke Moment, she opened up on her failed marriage while speaking in a recent episode. So according to her, during the time when she and her husband had gone their separate ways, she had seen a lot of things people wrote about her, saying she's the cause for the failed marriage, but they really didn't know the real cause of what happened. And now she opened up that what happened was because her husband impregnated his ex-girlfriend. That was just too much. I mean, it's too much. Okay, she felt the relationship between her husband and that girl was over, but when he got married to her, she never knew that they were still together. So she got to find out that the girl was pregnant for him, and at the time she found out, the pregnancy was already 9 months. So she felt really devastated. She had to leave the marriage. So the marriage got she left the marriage at 2015, and they got dissolved in the court at about 2017. So many people, she saw so many posts and all of it. She said it was only her work that was giving her peace of mind. But at that time, there was a particular morning she got to work because she was radio presenter. She got to work and a boss called her, and I was like, so many people are talking about you. I don't think this is good for this job and all of it. You have to go home. But that was the only thing that was giving her joy, but was taken away from her. So, so many women are going through all this in the hands of men. I mean, how can you get married to this woman and go back to your ex and impregnate her? Nobody knew about this gist, but now she has come out to tell her, because she's tired of people talking and saying a lot of things about her. She just wants to clear her mind. Some persons are like that. People talk about them. Maybe they are not at fault, but they just want to keep quiet because they feel that talking might not solve anything. But I think actually now that people knows about this thing, it's going to solve a lot of things. She keeping all this information for this years. I think she's a strong woman. Toke is strong because people have said a lot of things about her. People have blamed her countless times. I think she's a strong woman. So guys, we have come to the end of today's gist. Hope you watched to the end and you enjoyed every bit of the gist. Thank you so much for your massive support on my page. I really appreciate, guys. Please click on the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet, and don't forget to like and share, and also go straight to the comment section and leave your comment there on what you think about this particular gist. Okay, it is highly needed. And don't forget, put on your notification bell in case when I upload new gist, you'll be the first to be notified about it. And don't forget, guys, stay tuned on this channel. More gists are coming your way, okay? I remain your #1 gist blog till I come your way next time. Bye.